On Thursday, July 11th at 2:11 p.m. Central Time, we have this month's new moon happening in the sign of Leo. Leo is bold and dramatic and expressive and creative and at times a little bit over the top. And this new moon is forming an exact opposition to the planet Pluto that is currently in Aquarius, and it's also forming a trine to the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries and a sextile to Uranus newly in Gemini. So this new moon is making contact with all of the outer planets almost. As always, new moons are a time for new beginnings as they signal the beginning of new cycles. So that's why it's a good time to plant seeds of intentions, of those things that we want to nurture and grow over the upcoming months. But with this new moon, it's kind of like there's a little bit of a twist because we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde. And when Mercury is retrograde, it's not usually the best time to start things that are like brand new or launch new projects or, launch that new relationship. It's kind of like this is a time for reflection and introspection and going over those things that we've done in the past, whether it's like, revisiting an old project or revisiting like old ideas or those things that we've thought about doing in the past, but we've kind of like talked ourselves out of it or, made ourselves small, whatever the reasoning might be. Leo is that sign that is ruled by the sun. And so this is a time to really, tap into our authentic self-expression and our creative side. And every single human is creative. So for this new moon, we're really being asked to like tune into and tap into those things that we're passionate about and those things that really like feed our inner flame, that kind of just feel exciting and those things that just really like light us up from the inside out that we just can't help but like feel joyful about. And Leo is that sign that is associated with our heart space. So really tuning into our heart space and, again, those things that we're passionate about and that just feed our inner flame. And because Leo is also associated with that authentic self-expression, it's also connected to our inner child. And so reflecting on those things that we did as children just for the fun of it, because Leo is a very it's a sign that is very much associated with fun and play and creativity and creating for the sake of creation. So just letting yourself play and have fun and create under this new moon and, do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else except yourself. Because with that opposition to Pluto, it's kind of like we're needing to release control, and it could be control of how we're being perceived by others because, we're not in control of how other people view us. All we can control is how we view ourselves. And so giving yourself that validation and approval that you might be seeking externally and doing it from within. And so you could set intentions around like giving yourself that validation that you really like seek externally.